You are not just what you do. You are not just your role. You're not just your title. You're not just your job. You are not just your ministry, your responsibilities. You are not just what people need from you. You are a whole person. You have feelings, you have dreams, you have limits, you have needs, you have a soul that needs tending to. But sometimes life trains us to believe our value comes from how much we can produce, how much we can carry, how much we can fix, and how much we can endure.
Trying to free my soul, one truth at a time, letting every story unfold.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Who Am I podcast, where we pause, reflect, and refocus. But before we get into today's midweek motivation, let me check on you. Not the version of you everybody needs. Not the version of you who answers the phone. Not the version of you who shows up, helps out, makes it happen, fixes the problem, carries the weight, and keep moving like nothing is wrong. I want to check on the person underneath all of that, the real you. The you that gets tired, the you that gets overwhelmed, the you that sometimes smiles while silently wondering, when do I get to just be me? So let me ask you, when was the last time you checked on yourself without feeling guilty? When was the last time you did something that restored you, not just something that was required of you? When was the last time you asked, what do I need? Instead of only asking, what does everybody need from me? Because sometimes we become everything for everybody and forget that we are somebody too. So take a deep breath and ask yourself this question. Have I been showing up for everyone else while slowly disappearing from myself? And here is something to think about. What if burnout is not just being tired? What if burnout is what happens when you keep abandoning yourself in the name of being needed? What if the reason you feel drained is not because you are weak, but because you have been giving from places that have not been refilled? See, some of us know how to be the encourager, the helper, the strong one, the dependable one, the fixer, the listener, the one everybody calls when life gets heavy. But while you are helping everybody else find their way, when did you lose sight of yourself? So today's episode is called No Time to Lose Yourself. No time to lose yourself. Because you can love people and still have limits. You can serve others and still need restoration. You can be present for people and still come back to yourself. You were not created to disappear just so everybody else could feel held together. So welcome back to the Midweek Motivation on the Who Am I podcast, where we pause, reflect, reset, and become who we were created to be. Today we are talking about identity. We are talking about burnout. We are talking about personal restoration. And most of all, we are talking about the danger of becoming so available to others that you become unavailable to yourself. Because losing yourself does not always happen all at once. Sometimes it happens slowly, subtly, and gradually. One yes at a time, one ignored need at a time, one boundary crossed at a time, one skipped rest day at a time, one moment where you say, I'm fine, when you know you are not. And before you know it, you are living a life that functions well on the outside but feels empty on the inside. This is your reminder. You matter too. So you are not just what you do. And I think this is a good point to start here. You are not just what you do. You are not just your role. You're not just your title. You're not just your job. You are not just your ministry, your responsibilities. You are not just what people need from you. You are a whole person. You have feelings, you have dreams, you have limits, you have needs, you have a soul that needs tending to. But sometimes life trains us to believe our value comes from how much we can produce, how much we can carry, how much we can fix, and how much we can endure. So we keep proving ourselves through exhaustion. We keep saying yes when our spirit is begging for rest. We keep showing up for everybody else while secretly running on empty. But your worth is not measured by how depleted you are. You do not have to be drained to be devoted. You do not have to be exhausted to be valuable. You do not have to lose yourself to prove your love. See, burnout is a warning, not a weakness. Burnout is not weakness. It is a warning. It is your body saying, I need rest. It is your mind saying, I need space. It is your heart saying, I need care. It is your soul saying, please come back to me. And if you keep ignoring those warnings, life has a way of making you stop. Sometimes burnout shows up as irritation. You snap faster than usual. Sometimes it shows up as numbness. You stop caring about things that used to matter to you. Sometimes it shows up as exhaustion. You sleep, but you do not feel rested. Sometimes it shows up as resentment. You keep helping people, but deep down, you feel unseen. And that is when you have to pause and ask, am I giving from love or am I giving from obligation? Am I serving from overflow or am I pouring from an empty cup? Am I helping because I am called to this or because I am afraid of disappointing people? See, those questions can save you from losing yourself. See, boundaries help you come back to yourself. And see, some people think boundaries are walls, but boundaries are not walls. Boundaries are doors with wisdom. They help you decide what has access to your peace, your energy, your time, your mind, and your heart. See, a boundary says this: I can love you, but I cannot carry everything for you. I can support you, but I cannot abandon myself. I can be kind, but I cannot be constantly available. I can care, but I cannot be consumed. Boundaries do not make you selfish. You know what they do? They make you sustainable. Because without boundaries, your life becomes open access. Everybody gets a piece of you, but you get none of yourself back. And that is not peace, my friend. That is depletion. So today, maybe the reset is not doing more. Maybe the reset is doing less with more intention. Maybe the reset is saying no without explaining yourself into exhaustion. Maybe the reset is stepping away from what keeps draining you. Maybe the reset is finally admitting, I need to restore me. So come back to who you are. See, losing yourself can happen quietly. You stop laughing the same, you stop dreaming the same, you stop praying the same, you stop creating the same, you stop enjoying what used to bring you peace. You become so focused on surviving and serving that you forget what makes you feel alive. But today I want you to come back to your voice, come back to your peace, your dreams, your joy, come back to the person you were before pressure started naming you. Come back to the version of you that did not need to perform to feel worthy. Come back to the part of you that still believes there is more. Because the real you is not gone. The real you may just be buried under responsibility, disappointment, fatigue, and expectations. But you can recover yourself one honest pause at a time, one boundary at a time, one quiet moment at a time, one decision at a time, one breath at a time. So hear me when I say this. Restoration is not optional. Restoration is not a luxury. Restoration is necessary. It is necessary because you cannot keep pouring out without being poured into. You cannot keep carrying others without checking your own strength. You cannot keep giving advice and never receive wisdom. You cannot keep encouraging. You cannot keep encouraging everybody else and never speak life over yourself. You need restoration, not because you are broken beyond repair, but because you are human. See, restoration may look like silence. It may look like prayer. It may look like therapy. It may look like a walk. It may look like even turning your phone off. It may look like worship, journaling. It may look like saying, I need help. It may look like choosing peace over performance. Whatever it looks like for you, make room for it. Because the goal is not just to keep going. The goal is to keep going without losing yourself along the way. So take a breath. And say this with me. I have no time to lose myself. I matter too. My peace matters. My identity matters. My restoration matters. I can love people without abandoning myself. I can serve without disappearing. I can come back to who I am. So take one more breath. Matter of fact, I'll take one with you. It feels so good. See, that breath is a reminder. It's a reminder that you are still here. And because you're still here, you can be restored. So listen to me and hear me clearly. You have no time to lose yourself. You have no time to become everything for everybody and nothing for yourself. You have no time to keep confusing exhaustion with purpose. You have no time to keep calling burnout dedication. You have no time to keep measuring your worth by how much you can carry, fix, produce, or endure. You are more than what people need from you. You are more than your responsibilities. You are more than your roles, more than your performance. You are still a person with a heart, a person with a purpose, a voice, and a soul that deserves care. This is your reminder to come back to yourself. Come back to your peace. Come back to your identity. Come back to the life God is still building in you. This has been your midweek motivation, reminding you to pause, reflect, and reset. And remember, you can be there for others without disappearing from yourself. You can love deeply and still have boundaries. You can give generously and still be restored. Because the people who truly love you do not need you empty. They need you whole. And you deserve to be whole too. So before we move forward, I want you to pause for just a moment. Take a breath. Wherever you are, whatever you're carrying, this moment is for you. Let's speak life over ourselves out loud if you can. Because what we say in this moment has the power to shift how we walk into the rest of our day. So let's begin with our affirmation. I am not defined by my past or limited by my mistakes. I am growing, learning, and becoming who I was created to be. I have values beyond titles, roles, and expectations. I choose honesty over fear and growth over comfort. I am allowed to change, heal, and evolve. I walk with purpose, clarity, and courage. I am becoming more aligned with my true self every day. And who I am is enough. So as we close today's episode, I want to thank you for taking this time for yourself. If something you heard inspired you, challenged you, or made you pause and reflect, please don't keep it to yourself. Share this episode with someone who may need it. Invite them into the conversation. See, this podcast grows when we grow together. See, I cannot do this without you. And we grow together through shared stories, honest reflections, and real connections. Every listen, every share, every conversation helps create a community rooted in purpose, rooted in love, rooted in hope, rooted in faith, rooted in trust and truth. So until next time, keep reflecting, keep becoming, and remember, you matter. This is the Who Am I podcast, and let's walk this journey together.
Who am I? Yeah, I'm more than the pain, more than the pride. Who am I? Walking in purpose, no mask, no disguise. This is my voice, my rise, my life. Welcome to Who Am I?